Camille, 1921. Says a modernized version. 1921. They're claiming they've modernized a story. Written for the screen from a book. Sorry, from Captain Obvious. Rambova. Nazimova. Cursive writing right there. That's nice. Fancy handwriting. Good old days. Valentino. Camille. So she's the vixen. Said I'd watch this. I didn't really want to after pretty much running through the clips I pulled. Dumas. So Dumas wrote it. Immortal Daughter of Chance. Crinoline, isn't that word from Simon Garfunkel? Crinoline. Why not a Camille of today? Lesbian. Winter, Paris. Tinsel gaiety, throbbing. They really used the words back then. I miss that, learning language, reading books, seeing all those words. I love stuff like this. Look at that mansion. That theater, what it is. I heard they use those Providence mansions for a lot of movies. I finally saw those. It's a lot of fun, and I recommend it. There she is. The lady with the camellias. So she's full of it. She's full of a diva. Modern day diva. I called it them orgy scenes, but when you see them, I used a clip of them in the other thing there. It's pretty outrageously stupid looking. So that's where the joke, I think, truly lies, where I called it an orgy. It's like, ta-ta, maman, the shush to the... Oh, darling. Which one's Valentino on the right? So that's fairly impressive. It's public domain. There is a way to run a channel and be the best of the best. I'm not the best. I'm not saying I am. Maybe I can show the way to others how easy it is. I'm a thinker, a scholar type. So this is mass communication. This is an excuse to watch stuff. We're probing, as McLuhan. There's Biden walking down the airplane thingy. So is that real? You can't tell with the old celluloid, can you? It looks real. Marble. Prudence. Dear Prudence. Sponger of her younger. So rich people in 1921. The supper party. I think that's the orgy. The male actors wearing makeup back then. Maybe they still do, I don't know. People are suckers if they don't just let it go. I stopped paying for movies or anything since the 80s, pretty much. I don't recall. I'm able to suspend my thought. I'm able to leave gaps in my sentences while I'm speaking. Let the thought go where it may. Tabou-moi, kiss to the cheeky. Thanks for letting us in on your orgy. Hopped on the futon. The first futon in history. Let me kiss you. So they turn women into a completely different species. There's really not much different between men and women other than the obvious physical differences. I don't think other than that influencing our psychology, whether we're male or female. I suspect the actual nitty-gritty of consciousness transcends gender. Oh, me heart. Alright, so even though she's young, I guess she has consumption. Is that what they called it? She had like tuberculosis, or she had bad lungs. She's got a funny face. What's with all the drama? I don't care about her if she's going to be so full of it. That's neat looking furniture. Is that the Art Deco, or did that come later? Is that stuff all real? What's fake? What's real? Is that a real? Looks real. Those stairs looked real. It looked like a big auditorium or mansion. Mansions have some mansions are that big. With those staircases. I have no idea whether this is a good or bad movie, whether it's meaningful or simply schlock. You naive little boy. That's what she's thinking. Oh, you have to pay up to be the cynical. He's like, that's not funny. This is about love. He's like, I'll be your cuck. Oh, you're a shy one. I'll teach you life. That's what she's thinking. In the back of his mind, he's like, I'm just acting. You get it on after movie. Old fuddy-duddy's like, I'm twice your age. You should be my lover. I'm twice your age. I'm your daddy. To the Count, don't spill the wine on the... Wow, she's so generous, letting them press their lips to her hand. Wait, I missed what? 666? Right there. Yup, that's a 666. Everyone's full of it. They don't realize how stupid they are. I love confronting Freemasons. I'm gonna be honest, they're even nuttier than the Mormons. There's nothing nuttier than Freemasonry. Nothing. I'm gonna make an oath of death. I'm punished by death if I say anything. Yeah, right. It looks manic depressive. Who want to hang out with him? The piano guy, I mean, he's probably not the Chad compared to the other guy, but women will go for the nerd over if he's more interesting than the Studley. She's nimble with her body. She's like that dancer in the video that Jimmy Jean posted. That woman looks 50 or 60, the maid. She's born in around 1860. That's pretty neat. So this woman shows up. They were really hugging it up, kissing. There's no way to tell. Back then, they were kissing everyone like it was nothing. Making love. That's called making love when you any type of pleasantry interaction. That's got to be a lesbian. There's no. Take your hands off. She's too good for you. She's making fun of him for being pretty boy. Weak chin. He's got the weak. Must be a Brit. But she kind of likes him. May I kiss your hand? Kissing the woman's hand is so interacting with God. The women are women are gods. We're just cucks. No, I'm joking. I don't even think that way. Shush to the nose. We're talking Freemasonry. Whoa. Well, that doesn't prove they're gay. This is Jerry and George saying, well, there's nothing wrong with it. They're like, you're not on the same, you gotta be on the same team. She's dancing funny. Maybe she's a real dancer back then. That looks pretty cool, like not, it's a little stilted. Not too bad. I think it's sped up a little. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe someone needs to slow this movie down. what's the rush? I'd rather it go at the right, realistic speed. Maybe half the time we're complaining about silent movies, they just need to be slowed down. Orgy kiss in the middle. That's Shemp. No, it's not Shemp. She crying. She's ill. She's always ill. Well, I'd show some empathy. See, I would care if someone's sick like that. Unless it's a disinfo show, then I wouldn't probably care. I wouldn't be stupid and say, why does she have to get sick when I just want to have fun? Come on, that's no way to, you're ill, let me send for the doctor. So let me take you to Arizona where the air is fresh. You can bring your friend and the three of us will live happily ever after. She's like, no, I cannot change what I am. That's her saying that. Go home, you're too good for me. He's like, but your divine leg. See, the cuck thing. I will sleep in the bathtub while you and your lovely wife. She's like, you a good man. I know. She's like, I mean, sometimes I like women, sometimes I like men. That's her saying that I'm pure. Not that there's anything wrong. She's like, alright, can I have my leg back? Let me prove to you that I am worthy of your leg. I am devoted to your leg. Now, she's like, say no more. She's like, you're a little too aggressive, son. You can't afford me, Rudolpho. What did she stick her finger in an electric? What's up with her hair? A camellia? The delicate camellia. What makes her so delicate? She's shallow. So her dying, sure, I feel bad for her, but she's so full of it. That guy's a chump. He's got no backbone. These other people are completely nuts. You can tell in real life they were very repressed. They're like, we're acting as if we're not repressed. It's like the Romans, they killed Jesus. They're like, we're the true Jesus. We write about Jesus, who's very much like our own Caesar. That seems to be what happened. So they killed off Jesus because he was complaining. He was a rebel. He was a true radical. So they killed him. But he was so famous, probably from being a radical, that he had such an influence that they just had to mimic, embed. What are those words? Mimic, blend, eliminate, reinvent, blur the cues, make up new cues. That one. Whoa! A wrestling move. So is this a comedy? There's no way this is a comedy. It can't be. It's not realism. It's an updated version of a book by some guy called Dumas. Right, she needs to slow down. She might die. She has to take stock of everything. She has to grow up. Kiss me, you fool. Kiss me, my fool. Ah, my neck. Wait a sec. Let me reposition here. Right, they go to Arizona for the nice, maybe not Arizona, the Arizona of France. Ah, my little chickadee. Oh no, that's W.C. Fields. Woohoo! Over here. Sweetie! You goddess of a woman. Myself a mere mortal. Ding ding. Hey, there's Quasimodo up there. He's pretty good. He could bounce on the bell and get that thing moving. But he was a mean bitch about it. He couldn't just do his job. He had to. What the hell? What's a book? Don't write in the book. To my mother. Oh, they. Right. They would do that in the old movies. Switch over the translation. That looked legit. Now she's unloading. I'm going to stare into the clouds. He's more low key, down to earth. Scum of Paris, what's going on? Oh, is that Tale of Two Cities? Which one is that? That looks fun. This is so much better than a lot of other silent movies. Hippity hoppity. Hey, there's Ben Cartwright. I'm just kidding. Paul Revere. I messed up my own joke. Doesn't that hurt her neck? I don't know. She's got one of those giraffe necks. Ivanka has that one of those. Nothing personal. I'm not trying to. If anyone has a giraffe neck, just joking around. I'm not. The hell's going on? This got weird. daydreaming about the book. Are they playing out the book? They're modernizing the book? To make the other women look dreary compared to Camille. They thought the beauty mark was beautiful back in the day. They would put on fake beauty marks, probably saying the obvious. Although there are going to be some people who are too young or they don't know movies yet. They don't know conditioning yet. The brain keeps going till 22. I heard maybe even to 25. It's still doing changing. So anyone 22 or younger, maybe 25 and younger, you could still snap out of it fairly easily, I suppose. Still 42 minutes to go. I'm just showing this because I said I would. I actually didn't want to watch this, but I am sitting here at my desk. Worked on stamps today. It's now the second day in a row where I'm not watching the ecosystem people. The big test will come Monday. The big test will come next week if I can stop myself from the conditioning of watching those shows. It's probably going to be a big lift for my mental state. Secret schemes, sacrifices for future happiness. That's a funny looking hat. She's selling everything she owns. So they're trying to show what it's like to be modern. This has to be the closest one can get to relating to people from 1921, I think. Love checking out the furniture. That looks sort of real. The trees. Stuff like this interests me. Like, is that a painted tree? Maybe they look fake. I can't tell. I hope not. Her hair does look kind of cute somehow, the way it frizzes. I have no idea what's going on. I have trouble. So who's the count? Is Valentino the count, or probably not? So the count. Wow, she's rich. 55,000 for a car back then. Is that someone from 1921 lying back on a couch? So that seems maybe just a little too fast. Right, the way she scooted to that door, that's going too fast. If I had the time and it wasn't such a hassle, I would definitely try to slow this down, adjust it till it made more sense. You might as well F with the aspect ratio if you're gonna speed up or slow down people. Armand Duval, that's the Valentino guy. That's the coffee machine. That frizzy sweater blouse thing she's wearing. I wonder what happened. I think the lamps are a modern thing to them. Didn't they have gas lights, gas lamps? I find that my son is about to make over his mother's legacy to you. Why, Rob? Oh, so Valentino is from a well-to-do family, and she's. Oh, I see. It's the classic girl from the other side, the nouveau riche. Is that what she is representing? Someone who got rich by just being pretty. He had a jaw shifter too. I've seen this plot in so many films where the father's saying to the woman, I don't want you near my son. People tend to be unoriginal. People tend to take what others come up with and then move it around a little bit because they're afraid to just be themselves and see where that takes them. They give authority to other people in their words. They're lazy. They're lazy thinkers. Okay, we're halfway through this. I think it's a pretty good movie, or else I'd be very bored right now. I'm hopeful that by the end of it, it all makes sense. It's clearly a drama. Maybe that is the real speed. What's he saying? Get out of town, woman. Damn, that guy's a creep. Yeah, that's too fast. People don't. That's not real. Better to put it at the slower speed, at the real speed. What's our how the orgies, the lesbianism? What's her past? Back to the book. Is that her past? Or that's what's the book? Is there some trick to this where they're playing up? It's a famous book. It's a book within a movie. It's a movie within a book. One needs to know the book to understand the movie. Right, she's a cocaine user. I can tell. No one flashes their eyebrows like that without the use of drugs. Sorry for any sounds. I'll try to mute them out if I can find them. But if I don't, I'm sorry. The chair moves. I get up to. Right now, I have to get up and grab the rest of that coffee before it goes cold. Little sounds are the worst part of making audios. Damn. They were so cute together. That creepy old man. Has to begrudge him. I love coffee. Coffee loves me. I wish this would end. It's 28 minutes to go. You'll find the note right there. It's a good chance to check out all the furniture. The clothing. So it's a little frilly at the top, maybe. I like that, what she's wearing. Looks Irish. I like stuff like that. So the critics back then, were they saying, magnificent use of the eyes to portray drama. It's pronounced Peru. Wow. Huge trees. Old Mickey Mouse car. He looked drunk. They seem to be telegraphing something, but I don't know. I've never seen this. Guess my mind is racing ahead to what I don't know. I did see Camille with Greta Garbo, but I forget what happened, and it seemed much different. Just gonna find the note. He doesn't overplay it. No wonder they thought he was so good. Everyone else sucked. No one else knew what they were doing for acting. It's like an Olivier. Natural. Gambling. Pre-code. Pure pre-code. Just like in Love Affair. Guy becomes jaded. This happened to me when I was younger. Some people enjoy breaking other people's heart. It's hard to understand. They get a joy from it. Although that's not the case in this part. I'm referring to Assault, this woman from back in the day. I still got a grudge on that one. I'll always have a grudge on that one. I don't really think about it. But if I do think about it, then the grudge returns. But otherwise, there's no grudge because I'm not thinking about it. I could just care a little less. She doesn't want to see him. Everything is so repetitive across different movies. I don't feel it's a coincidence. I think it's the unoriginality of most people, the dishonesty of most people. Drifting, that's actually a psychological phrase. It can happen. You can make advances in something, and then it's drift back to the starting point if one isn't careful. They drift. Drifting back to the old conditioning. Eat your heart out. I like this movie. Right when it got boring, it got good. The spider webs in the back. The Count. That guy's the Count, right? Damn, he's a good actor. I never really saw him act. He stands out compared to other silent film actors, in my opinion. Broken the Bank, Broken the Heart. Tough crowd. It's hot in here. How could they both go back to low lives, the bad habit lives? Broken heart. Wait, Armand. Yeah, that was too fast. She blurted out. Some you promised. No, your dad, his dad. What? She's gonna marry? See, I don't. This is where I don't. It has to be believable. Although if it's how the story was written, wow, she's gonna double down and gin it up. So yes, I said I was gonna play this movie. And then I didn't want to. Now I'm playing it. It got boring, I think, but then it got great. There's about 16 minutes left. I don't really have much to say. My life has changed. All the bands in the top. Well, then how does the sound? Does it sound good with them up on the top floor? That makes no sense, does it? Ouch. This is a pretty good movie. I think he popped his eyebrows up. Maybe they were doing the. She does the eyebrows too much. Maybe he was doing the eyebrows deliberately as an acting technique. That's overacting. He doesn't overact. The black guy's up in the band. So everyone's just stopping their lives and watching them. The attention is on them. Take your hands off. He's too good for that life. That poor woman. Well, there's 13 minutes to go. count. What a strange face to make. Ugh, winter's coming up, yikes. I already missed the warm weather. I was up at 5:30 a.m. not realizing it was daylight savings. It was like 4:30 a.m. I think, with the new time. What the hell's going on in her room? The bed looks odd. What the hell's going on with that furniture? What the hell was that? They push a button in the window. She should have gone to Arizona. She should have stayed in the Arizona of France. What a strange bed with a porthole. You open the window and it's in a mirror? Or, oh, it's a mirror. What the hell's going on in that room? Maybe we visit the goddess and kiss her hand. She's very ill. Her hand is cold. The court has ordered her to let us kiss her hand. If you must. Whoa, what's going on? Hey! The woman in the bed's thinking that. She pushed a button. That room's freaking me out. How is there snow and a... What's going on with that mirror? All my possessions are to be sold to pay my creditors with the exception of the volume on the book. Just give him the stuff. Why is she still holding on to crap? She signed it. The book? No, not the book. Oh, he thought she was hiding jewels and it's the book. She just wants to keep the book. That makes sense. I don't take it. She's like, I'll let you kiss my hand. Okay, the banker's saying that it's a personal with the love. Is he gonna do the right thing? Yup. Give it to yes, banker. I'm a banker, but I won't even kiss your hand. I'm gonna give this back to you. Thank you, banker. I'll always remember that you let me keep the book. And then she died. Oh no, she's still breathing. Will she breathe long enough for Armand to show up within 4 minutes 43 seconds? Why'd she look fairly healthy right there? Quasimodo with the bell. Ah, the memories. 420 left. Let's get back to the book. So it's a book within a movie. It's a movie within a book, apparently. So people back then, they're like, will the movie end like the book ended? Where's my Prince Charming, the only man who really knew how to kiss my hand? Armand is this pillow. I'm having involuntary body tremors with my shoulder. It's making me look like a chicken face flapping my arms. That's our night. Ah. All the loose ends are about to be tied in, tied together. They should have made her the goofy friend and the other woman. It should have been Camille. That's what I think. Would have been more realistic, less overacting. What? A useless ornament? No. A plaything? Did anyone really know the real Camille? Armand, better show up soon. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Armand. She's like, Armand. Just want to see Armand once before I croak. That's what she's thinking. The maid. The maid's like, Armand finally showed up. He can give you about a minute before you croak. I don't have to croak that soon. Maybe I... Why is she staring? She's staring at him out of the corner of her eye. There's only a minute left. Come on, Armand. She's on morphine or something. No one in real life acts that way. She's like, I can only hold on for a few more seconds. Is that guy gonna show up or what? It's like 30 seconds left. Damn. Well, 20 seconds. 17, 15, 14, 13. That's it? 11. 9. What? Ugh.